Hello, everybody. It's Gloria from Gigi the Crochet Queen. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you, Dr. Katrina, for your continued membership. And for all of my new subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome. And for my returning subscribers, thank you for returning. Let's see who joins me today. I will have a sale on Whatnot. Friday, 11/21/25, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hey, Gloria, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. Are you working on anything? And what is your weather like? We are back into the 80s, I think. Yep, 82. I went and bought that yarn that I should not have been buying. And I only have one of these, just one. They didn't have any more. They had another kind of blue, but not this blue. So I just started, and I'm going to try to make a cardigan with it. They are, I think there's like, how many yards is in this thing? They're pretty big. Where's the yards? Man. Am I missing it? Oh, there it is. Woo, and tiny little writing. 417 yards. I don't think that's enough to make a... Oh, for a vest. I don't want to do that vest. It's not cute at all to me. Nothing yet, eating lunch, and it's 44. Okay, hey, Shatika, how are you today? Thank you for joining me, and I hope you all did a thumbs up. Are you working on anything? What's your weather like? Let's see. Yeah. Well, we'll see what we can get out of this. Maybe a short cardigan. But we'll try. But if you don't have an Ollie's near you, be grateful. That yarn will get you. And I haven't been there in a very, very long time. I think I haven't been there since I bought all that other yarn before. And my daughter bought some books. I bought one book, Ronan Farrow. I like him. He's a good investigative reporter. So I bought his book. And I was trying to figure out if it's the story that I watched, one of the documentaries I think I watched on Netflix, but I don't think that's what it is. Thank you. Yeah, that's why when I saw it, I was like, I don't need any more yarn. And then I kept in that one of the Facebook groups I'm in so many of them. Someone had posted about it, and I was like, ugh, that yarn is calling my name. The yellow one is the one I really, really like. So I have to think of what I am going to do with it. See, acrylic doesn't work very well for me because it's way too hot here for acrylic. But a cardigan will do well because if you go to some of the stores, doctor's offices, places like that, it's usually a little chilly. So if I can do a cardigan, but I don't think I have enough to do a cardigan. But what I can do If I can get the front and the back, then I can do black sleeves and I'll be set. As I wouldn't do blue sleeves because then I'd have a hard time trying to match the blues because I don't think I have any red heart blues, but I definitely have some red heart black. At least I think I do. But that's easy to get. I don't want to try to figure out how to match up the blue anyway. Black is a lot easier. But it's always overpriced at Michael's. Even at Joann's, I think this yarn is like $7 and something at or maybe 8, I don't know. I don't at Walmart, which is still cheaper than Michael's, but I try not. And when I see people that post about sales at Walmart, I was like, I never ever see sales at any of the Walmarts I go to of yarn. The yarn is never, if it's on sale, I guess I miss it, as I have not seen it. But I put one of my collard green plants outside today. Of course, I would put it out when it's 80 degrees. Um, but I only put the one out because I just want to see if I'm going to have an invasion of iguanas in a couple of days. And if I do, then I'll just lose one plant. My peppers are growing. I think they look like Scotch bonnets, but I'm not sure. And I have some huge, huge, huge tomato plants. They're about my height, and I'm 5'6". So I had to repot them and stake them. And I went to buy just some wood because if you buy quote unquote stake wood, then of course it's going to cost you more. I just wanted some wood, and I went to Lowe's at first, and I couldn't find what I was looking for, but I knew for sure Home Depot had it, even though I didn't want to go to Home Depot. Trying to stay away from these people that don't have my best interest at heart. And when I was in Lowe's, there was only a few people in Lowe's. I think there were more employees there than there were um, customers. Then I went over to the Home Depot. Parking lot is half full, and they have the Christmas trees out. And I went in there. Of course, there's loads and loads and loads. I don't think Lowe's really caters to the construction workers and things like that. They should, but it seems like, well, definitely when I went to Home Depot, there were plenty of the construction workers, and one man was upset. He wanted to check out, and nobody was there, and he was yelling at the lady, and she was checking people out, and she says, "I've already called him." She's like, "I know you called him, but it's been a half an hour." Wah, wah, wah. I tell you, people have short fuses. I understand he's tired because, for someone that's in construction and all that stuff, time is money. So if he's spending a half an hour in the store trying to purchase something, that's a half an hour he's lost at work. Anyway, I got my little pieces of wood and got the heck out of there. Then I got to the car and realized the ones that I bought were way too long for my little car. So I was out there breaking it up so I could get it in the car because that's what I was going to do here anyway. I just wanted to make sure I didn't break them too short. So it all worked out. It all worked out. So I'm thinking about putting one of the tomato plants outside. I just I want to deal with the doggone critters. We shall see. We shall see how the if the collard greens survive. Then we'll be set. I was watching documentaries on Hulu. They had one. What was it? It was botched bariatric. I could not tolerate it. I watched one episode of it, and the first episode, and it was the first person that they had on there didn't even have a botched bariatric. She had a botched cesarean. I don't know. It was a mess, but she had like a 9-pound tumor that grew between her legs, and it just hung, and oh, it was awful. I just wanted to see her outcome, and after that, I was like, I can't believe I wanted to be a surgical nurse. I can't stand it. It was just too much for my belly to handle. The collars is safe inside. I know it. That's why I only put one out. I put the one out that the leaves didn't look so great, and I said I'll put them out and hope that we have like some cooler temperatures at night, because right now it's quite hot. But I wanted to just see, but I don't know. That seems to be their favorite thing, green leafy things. I put some of my leaves from my tomato sweet potato plant. I just put them in the ground because I like the purple flowers that they bloom, and I know that they'll because they are vine plants. So I'm hoping that it'll grow up um, on the fence. Hopefully before some critter digs it up and eats them. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to get any sweet potatoes from it, but I just like look. The leaves are just beautiful, and you can eat the leaves. So we'll see. We'll see how my little gardening goes. As my one tomato plant, I don't think it was iguana. I really believe it was the raccoons, but I don't know. I just know it got destroyed out there. So they haven't touched the pepper plants. Pepper plants are good. The marigolds are good. The zinnias are good. We shall see. We shall see. It would be so nice to be able to have a garden without the critters. But they are entitled to live on earth as we are. I just want them to live somewhere else, not at my house. Those things are downright creepy. My daughter and I, we're going to go and see Sarah's Oil. We're going to go Saturday to see it. Saturday morning, so we can avoid all of the teenagers because they will still be sleeping. I'm sure those teenagers are going to see that anyway. They want to see something else. I want to see it because I love a good true story, even though everything is Hollywood interpretation. When I saw now I can't remember the name of the movie that Will Smith did with his son, and then I read the book and I was like, oh my goodness, The book is so different from the movie. I was so ticked off. I even wrote the author. I sent him an email. He definitely didn't respond to me. But I told him, I said, you let Hollywood take over your story, and it's nothing like the book. They just wanted to dramatize it. Sometimes you're better off just not going to the movies, because they definitely will make it Hollywoodized, Hollywoodish, whatever the word is. They need to always put a disclaimer up there. I just love these colors. But I don't like that vest. Mm. No. Anyway, the vest is done with granny squares. And I already set my other granny squares aside. I tried to do to crochet them together. Didn't work out so well. So I will be sewing my grannies together. I don't like, I don't know, I didn't like, it seems like much more of a hassle. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Just like I don't like Tunisian. I don't like doing the grannies, crocheting the granny squares together either. I think a needle and yarn will do just as good. Just got to decide. Or I can actually single crochet them together, but I don't want to do that because the single crochet won't be flat. I want to do a mattress stitch. I think the mattress stitch is the one that will make it flat. I think. I'm not good at sewing. That's why most of my stuff sits for so long, because I don't like to sew. I would think I would have enjoyed doing the crocheting the granny squares together, but not so much. What time is it? I'm so tired. I got up this morning. I was up way late. Then I got up earlier than I wanted to get up, but I knew I had things I needed to get done. So I got up reluctantly. And now I want to go back to sleep. I still have to do granny squares. Oh, you don't do the granny squares? Nothing? Well, these two, as I was going through my all these whips, I found the other granny squares that had already started, and I was like, I need to get this stuff done. But I did, when I got off my live, I went and started working on my doll. So my doll's body is completely done. And now I'm working on the head. I got a whole lot of more to do because I got to do the dress, her hair, her headband, put a face on, all that stuff. So she might be finished probably next week sometime. I can't believe you haven't done the grannies. Oh, you're sleepy too? Mm. As much as you crochet, I would have, you'll do them eventually. Yep. I definitely want to finish these grannies that I started. And I know I I don't like putting them together and stuff, but this is my challenge to at least do that. I can do it like a granny purse, that's small, but a big thing, and these are big. It's gonna take forever to put all those little grannies together. But I must think positive. I can't say it's gonna take forever because then I already have that negative thought in my head. And I have this one I started. I already started another one with a pounder yarn. Um, and that's why I bought those long zippers back there because I want to put a zipper in it. And that's going to be an experience. I have Ladrea. I have her pattern. But her jacket was oversized. I started doing it, and then I stopped. That's what, a year or two ago. She put that pattern out. And then I was looking at that big pound of yarn. I was like, let me do a cardigan. Because if initially I was going to do a hoodie with the pockets. Is that still my intentions? I can't even remember now if that's still my intentions. But I wanted to put the zipper. Yeah, I still want to do that. But I wanted to put a zipper. I didn't want a pullover. I don't like pullovers. I have, is that a pullover or is that a zipper? I hope that's a zipper. I have a hoodie that I bought when Florida won the championship years ago. I probably can't get my little chunky butt in that anymore, but I don't wear it anyway. I'm not really. I'm a Florida team fan, but I'm a University of Miami. That's my number one team when it comes to the colleges in Florida. Maybe they'll win a championship. They're looking like my pitiful Dolphins. Dolphins haven't been to a Super Bowl since '73. Nope, I take that back. They did go to a Super Bowl with Dan Marino, but they lost. And University of Miami hasn't had a championship mm, very long time, way too long. But eventually they will get back on the stick and be the awesome team that we all think they are. Finish up this last row and I'm going to get off of here so I can make some calls. And maybe take me a nap. I need a nap. I feel like I need a nap, but something will wake me up. And then I won't be able to go back to sleep. Then I'll be up late again in the circle and it starts all over again. The circle of not enough sleep. Oh yeah, and tomorrow, oh yeah, I gotta sleep early. I gotta go to sleep early. I got a full day of things to do tomorrow. You be up late? Yep. I know I'm up way too late. It was after, was it 2 in the morning? I think it was about 2 in the morning when I went to, finally turned off the television and said, let me go to sleep. Let me go to sleep. Been up long enough. All right. I'm going to get off of here and go work on my doll's head. And I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Take a nap, rejuvenate, and hopefully I'll be on Friday. If not, definitely Saturday. Friday, I do my sale on Whatnot. Friday night on some hats. That's what I meant to put in there. But didn't I post it? Yeah, I think I did a short on it. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Have a good rest of your day and stay safe. Keep crocheting. Bye-bye. Where is it? There it is.